So I wanted to share with you guys something that I do every single January, and that is called clearing the clutter. I do this in several different areas and in several different ways, and I actually think it will help both your business and your personal life. So I'll share with you what I do today. The first thing I start with is clearing the clutter in my home. And I do this by cleaning out every single room of the house, one by one. Don't do it all at once, it's way too difficult. Just pick a room, a day, a week, whatever, doesn't matter, whenever you have some time, and just clear everything out of there that you no longer want or need or is no longer serving you. I usually start with the master bedroom because I get to clean out my closet, my clothes, my shoes, my dresser drawers, the whole thing. You can decide if you still love your bedding or your curtains or whatever else is in there too. It just feels so good to remove all the things that you don't want anymore and to have a little refresh. If the things that you are removing are in great condition, you can give them to your favorite charity too, which helps others, and I love that. Another great room to tackle is your office. Most of us as real estate agents do work a large portion of the time from our homes. And I have come to believe, and I've read several studies, that having a clean and neat and organized office space is really inspirational, gives you more energy, and helps you get more done. So start with clearing off the desk, emptying out the drawers, any filing cabinets, and just refreshing the space so you actually want to be in there. You want to make a space that is conducive to doing business. So that's another great room to tackle. Another thing that I do in this process, it may sound really long, but there is a great purpose. I clean out the documents folder on my computer. So I keep a lot of businesses on my computer. I have my art business, coaching business, real estate business. I also own rentals. So I have to be very, very organized with documents. I try to go as paperless as possible. So I capture all of those in different categories. And then I've set them up over the years so that each business has a similar folder structure so that it makes sense. The last thing you want to do is to try and file something away in a folder and you don't even understand the naming structure of your folders. So every single business folder that is in my computer has an accounting folder within that, and then it has other documents in there, or a marketing folder and other documents within there. So I organize it with the same naming system so that it's easy for me to use and remember. I rarely have documents sitting around on my desktop. That drives me absolutely crazy. I want them filed away in a folder where I know where to find them every single time. So highly recommend that you clean up your documents folders. It will really make you so much more efficient. Think about this. Let's say you're working with a new seller or a new buyer and you want to get them a form that you like to use every single time. You don't want to hunt for 30 minutes for the form. You want to know where it is, grab it, email it over to them. Just make yourself systems so that it's easier and it saves you tons of time. So that's a really good one to clean up. Another area to clear the clutter is your calendar. Take a step back and look at your calendar for last year. Were there things that are on there that you don't ever want to do again? A committee that you were on, a group that you were a part of, maybe a toxic person that you had to see a bunch of times because they're a friend? Clear that out. I mean, this is the time. At the beginning of the year, you get to make these decisions. You get to say, who am I going to spend my time with? What kind of clients do I want to work with? What kind of events do I want to be involved in? Do I want to volunteer? And if so, where? Do things that resonate with your values and what you stand for and what you want in your life. I can't stress this enough. Really taking a step back and realizing you have the choice to do these things or to say no. It's very powerful. And it will serve you so much better this year. Really take the time to look at where you're spending time and feel free to clear out that calendar. Another part of the calendar is what is missing. Are you not spending enough hours on your lead generation every single week? Are you not showing up on social media if that is an important thing to grow your business? What are the things that are missing? Are you isolating in your house instead of gathering at your brokerage and taking classes that will help elevate your career? Think about those things. Clear out the bad and then add in the things that support you and serve you and help grow your business. Another one that we can always clear out is our social media. Are there any platforms you do not want to be on anymore? Or are there any people or pages that you do not want to follow anymore? Feel free to unfollow and don't feel bad about it. If something is dragging you down or not benefiting you in any way, just remove that. Unsubscribing from email newsletters that aren't helping you, that too. We don't need more inputs in our life. We're so inundated in this culture. Feel free to remove things. You can always add them back in later if you really missed them or they were that important to you. So don't forget that. Well, I hope my fun little exercise in clearing the clutter and purging and removing things helped you maybe spark some ideas for how you want to do things in your business differently this year, or how you want to do things in your home or your family life or personal life differently this year. This is your time. I love January. I love a new year. It's like I can make anything I want to have happen this year. It is up to me. I get to choose. Take that power today and go do something great. Make a change, be brave, be bold. I am here cheering you on and supporting you as always. If you have any questions on how I can help serve or support your business better this year, please just email me, text me, call me, reach out in any way. I'm happy to chat with you about unique business needs that you have and how I can help you grow those, improve those, systemize them. You know, those are all my favorite things. I will see you next time.